Hi, I'm Matt from hockeyreviews.ca, and this is a kind of quick tutorial video of how to protect your base layers and how to fix them and make them stop smelling if they do smell bad, even after washing. So, I did a video of what's in the bag for goalie base layer and what's in the bag for player base layer. So if you're interested in that, check that out. I do have a lot of experience washing all this stuff because I do play quite often, and so I'm kind of trying to pass on that knowledge. I hear a lot of comments of no matter how many times we wash our clothes from hockey, it always smells better from soccer. I think with these techniques, they shouldn't really smell after washing, and it will help keep the bacteria away. The thing with base layers is they should always be washed with cold water, and then when you dry them, it should always be on low. So even medium or high can damage the antimicrobial properties of the clothes, and it can allow bacteria to stick on them and make them smell. So when you're drying, I always do it on low and for like an hour, or if I need longer, an hour and 20 minutes. Never use like bounce sheets or any of those static sheets, dryer sheets. They can also kind of attack that extra layer on here, and it can make it smell as well. So I never use bounce sheets or dryer sheets whenever I dry any of my base layer stuff. Now before I was using cold, I was using hot, like there's an active wear thing I think on the machine, and I found it didn't work really well. I had a bunch of soccer clothes that always smelled bad no matter what. So I looked for a way to fix that, which is what these Hex products are. So this is a normal soap, and this is kind of something you put in the soap and your fabric softener. This was found at Canadian Tire for about 12 bucks. It was on sale. Now I wouldn't normally use this stuff, but I had a couple shirts from before, like I said, soccer, that just smelled awful, and I wanted to try to clean it. This stuff doesn't smell that great. It doesn't smell like really fresh like normal laundry detergent does, but it gets away that gross smell, and that's kind of the point. According to these, they don't mask odors. Like it's not a fragrance that masks it, it actually kills it. So we'll take a look what's in here. So there's two bottles, and that one goes in your detergent, and this one goes in your fabric softener. It tells you how much to use. I had like an Old Navy active shirt that smelled really, really bad no matter how many times I washed it, and so I kind of kept it away from all my other clothes. I use this on it, and it's actually bearable now. It doesn't smell like, it smells like this material. It doesn't smell like gross bacteria and anything like that. This I was using a bit with my, just as a detergent. And it does a decent job. I like the smell of normal detergent better, so I don't use it all the time. But if stuff does smell pretty bad or has been sitting around, like jersey sitting around, I'll use this before using a normal detergent, and it does a pretty good job. So, next we have Captodor and Captodor hand spray. So Captodor itself, this can be found at Canadian Tire, Pro Hockey Life, stuff like that. This I spray into my gloves when they smell really bad. Specifically a couple sets of my goalie gloves because I've worn them for a really long time. If I don't, my hands will smell, and even after doing it, they still smell, and you kind of have to use this. But if you spray this after every game, I haven't had any of my gloves smell after I did that. It will smell a bit like the Captor itself, but it's much better than hockey glove smell. This stuff is a gel, and it's absolutely amazing for getting off the smell of hockey gear in your hands. It's the only thing I found to work. I used some other like soaps. I can't remember what it was called, but I did a video on it and it didn't work at all. It was terrible. This stuff actually cleans my hands really, really well. I use it all the time after when I play net for soccer because my soccer gloves smell really bad. So this fixes that as well. These are kind of the alternatives of when, like this is for equipment basically, and after playing, this is for actual base layers itself. I recommend all of these because they work. I didn't get any of this stuff for free to demo it. I got this for free from a store for demo it, but I didn't get it, like Captor didn't reach out to me. So all this stuff is from my own personal experience, and because I use it and I trust it, I would say I would trust recommending it. So if you do need that little bit of help to fix your really bad smelling base layers, try this stuff, and always wash stuff on cold, dry it on low, and don't use dryer sheets. So hopefully this video was helpful. I do a lot of washing with jerseys, with base layers, everything like that. So I have quite a bit of experience in it. If you have any comments or questions or criticisms, please leave them in the description or in the comments. I would love to hear it. I want to get more knowledge. I want to share the knowledge, and I would love to change my routine up if I can do something for the better. Again, thank you very much for watching. I hate to say this, but follow me on YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe to me on YouTube. The links to those are in the description. After this video, I'll link to the base layer, what's in the bag videos, and that's about it. Take it easy.